Good morning, lovely students. So, here let's begin about part 2, chapter 8 Cells, class 8, subject science in detail. So, let's begin. Let's talk more about cell and its function. So, how was the discovery of cell? So, in 1665, Robert Hooke, as I already informed you, observed the slice of cork, that was the dead cells, under the microscope. Now, that time the microscope was simply made up of magnifying glass and the lens. He described what he observed as the little box, and those little box now we call as cells. Anton van Leeuwenhoek was the first person to discover a living cell. Cell theory. Now, the cell theory was all living things are composed of one or more cells. Cells are organisms' basic unit of structure and function, just like our house. The basic structural and functional unit is a brick. Our house is made up of many bricks. So, all bricks come together and form a wall come together and form a room, and room come together and make a apartment or the house. So similarly, our cells are the organisms basic units of structure and the functions. Cells come only from existing cell, so they are formed from the pre-existing cells. Let's talk on cell diversity. So, the cells varieties are with respect to sizes, shapes and the internal organization. First, let's talk the various type of cells based on their sizes. The size of cell may be as small as millions of the meter micron or may be large as few centimeter. We have said that the smallest cell is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer in bacteria, as large as 170 mm into 130 mm, which is 17 by 13 centimeter of ostrich egg. Shape. Cells may be round, spherical, elongated, that is like a spindle or a needle like structure. Some are long, pointed at the both ends, and some are branched like the nerve cells. The change in the shape is due to the formation of pseudopodia, that is false feet, which facilitates cell movement and the capturing of food. Let's talk the varieties of cell based on the internal organization. On the basis of internal organization, cell can be eukaryote or prokaryote. Eukaryotes are those cells which contain nucleus membrane bound organelles, whereas prokaryotes are very primitive types of cell which are without nucleus and the membrane bound organelles. You can see that the common things between prokaryotic and eukaryotics are they are cell membranes and the ribosomes. Now, eukaryotes may perform or may have well-defined nucleus, linear DNA, whereas prokaryote has just a circular DNA and the nucleotide. Parts of cell. Basic components of cell. So, basic components of cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm and N. So, I would say CNC, that is cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. Let's talk about the cell membrane. Now, cell membrane are also known as plasma membrane. The membrane separates cell from the one another, also from the surrounding mediums. It gives the shape to the cell. In plants, in addition to cell membrane, an outer layer is called the cell wall, is present to protect the cell from the harsh environment. Cytoplasm. It is a jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. other organelles of cells are present within the cytoplasm. So just it's like your compound wall and the compound where all the stuffs is lying. Nucleus. Generally it is found in the center or near to center. It is spherical or the round or the oval shape. Nucleus is also known as brain of the cell. So just like all the commands to the cell is given by the nucleus. It is separated from the cytoplasm by the membrane called nuclear membrane. In addition, it contains a thread-like structure called chromosome, which carries genes from the parent's body to its offspring. Let's see the basic structures of plant cell and the animal cell. I hope you have understood about the cell organelles in detail. So, kindly refer all the cell organelles and try to draw the plant cell and animal cell, label it as well as figure it out the differentiation and the similarities between plant and the animal cell. See you with the next videos. Bye bye.